There we are. Hello people, and welcome to something new, something different out of the class. As there's quite a few people on Twitch that do like these sort of like design, like coding streams. But today we are going to be creating Fortnite Assets, or starting. This is like episode 1 that we're going to be creating. So basically, in this episode, we're going to be doing like the planning and like designing of like what it's going to look like. I have an idea so far. I've like done a bit of research into like what people do like so far with like Fortnite and stuff like that. But that's the idea of what we're going to do. So hey 𝗦𝗫𝗁, hey comrade, hey skills, hey 𝗦𝘁𝗰𝗶𝗹, hey 𝗦𝗫𝗁𝗺 But yeah, so basically my idea is for content creators and graphic designers to have a place that they can get Fortnite assets and then use them in like graphics, like thumbnails, like YouTube banners, whatever they want, they can use it. But I want it to have like an accessible place for it all, so it's all easy to download. And I want it to make it the most user-friendly possible as well. So that's my idea today. So let's get a Chrome tab up. You know, like a Chrome tab. We're gonna go to this screen. I say we're gonna go to this screen. Desktop overlay. No, is it? There we are. Because I hid it. You see, that was the issue that we all had. Is because I hid the actual thing. So we go to Fortnite, and there's a section of the Fortnite site that I really like, and it's this bit, right? So this is my idea. So my idea is to have this as the nav at the top, and then at the here is going to be like the latest. I don't know how you describe it. The latest pack to drop for the assets, or latest thing to drop. And then we're obviously going to have the footer at the bottom. So this is going to be like the header at the top, not header, the logo. And then we're going to have maybe PvE, PvP, and then certain maybe like special things. And then obviously down here we're going to have Twitter, YouTube, and Discord. And then that's going to be it really. It's going to be pretty simple, but when you click on each of these things, it's going to give us like different assets. It's going to be a different page. It's going to be pretty simple, like coding wise, HTML and CSS. And then over like the next coming months, I'm hoping to maybe advance it more with like JavaScript, have maybe like people's streams in here as well playing in the background if there's no updates happened. Or let's say I want like a way people can request a certain asset from the game, or they want this asset, or people can like request a service for thumbnails being made. So there are a lot of ways to expand on this, but this is where we're going to be at so far. So I think the first thing to do, because we've actually got the domain name as well, is to do like the coming soon sort of page. So my idea is for this is something pretty simple. So I have got like assets already. This file. So this is what this is like the stream one so far. So my idea is maybe something like a background like this so far, and then just say like it's just a really simple page, to be honest. So just so it doesn't have like this currently, and it just has like Discord and Twitter links. Yeah, so move the Discord over to my other screen here. You never know when we could use more Discording. If you want to like join the Discord as well, the link is in the description. If you do want to follow us on Twitter, the link is also in the description. If you have 2 followers, that's me and 𝗦𝗫𝗁, probably, yeah. So just go and follow. If people do follow like in the stream, I'll drop you a follow back, bro. I will. I don't know why this is. Oh, it's because I tweeted that. Oh well. Right, cool. So the idea for this page. So if we get like the background for this, I'm gonna have to take the whole thing off because it's really sketchily done there. So I really need to create a background really for all this. Because I use this screen over here a lot more like for designing stuff sometimes. but obviously I need to look towards the camera and to you guys, so having it over that side is going to look really odd. Let's go and title that one. Wow, this is oh, I understand why. Basically, I accidentally designed this file when I did it at 5K, and really didn't mean to. So now all my YouTube graphics is really high quality and really unneeded. But I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna complain at all. But that's the reason why. Seems that Marsh now followed us, or follow back, you know. But I did say you follow us, you will get a follow back as well. So yeah, we'll get rid of that. These can be put as a smart object, to be honest. What is this? This is what's his name? What was the asset? If you start designing, I would use a framework, Vue.js, React, AngularJS, because they would offer modular design. Conrad, I would probably do that, but I really don't know how to. I need to have a look into that a lot more. I'm not the best at like websites and stuff like that yet. So I'm not too bad at e-commerce and CMSs and using the panels in the back end of that. But this isn't too bad. Yeah. So that's my idea. So basically, just do something very simple that doesn't require a lot, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna obviously have Google Analytics in, kind of maybe try and hide some ads in there, but not like excessively. Just so. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. Recursive JavaScript. Let's run API logs. See, JavaScript ain't my like go-to coding language, to be honest. I ain't that good at it, but definitely have a good look at that in the future. 100% look at that. Anything that makes anything better is the best way to go about things, really, isn't it? Right. So really need to find out what this guy is actually called. Do I have? Let's put it on this screen. If anyone knows what he's actually called, that would be very, very helpful. I'll just call him Skydiver. Skydiver. And then where's the female one? So we can put this in a group as well. I'm not a fan of this song, this is weird. Let's get rid of that. See, I would have like pre-prepped more music, but I really don't know what to play, to be honest. I don't want to get like copyright striked on YouTube or have anything to do with that issues. Anything like that. So yeah, it's just not worth it really. So Skydiver. I could probably, no, actually better not do that. Okay, right, so what's that? That's a top set. See, this is what I mean, like, it's such a sketchy job. I'm really just better. That's the battle boss. That's the girl. What's this? So, white spikes. And then all this. What's this one? I don't know what this does. That does nothing. So then that can just be probably merged into a smart object, really. That's okay. And then yeah, I'm happy with that as a actual asset then now. And then, so probably best, you know what's annoying, like I work on a Mac at work, and trying to go to like PC controls is so weird. Right, so if we do like coming, oh my god, my spelling. Let's put that down to 0. That's a bit more space now. Hey Knight. Something needs to change on that one. Maybe is this even centered? I haven't got any grids in, so I would not know. No, that's way off. Watch this be way off. Oh, that's wow. That's weird. And then nice face reveal. I know, bro. I'm beautiful. So we need I need to get some YouTube icons, really. So I need to get social media. Social. These lights that I've got one there and one here. They're so bright. It's like when you're not used to it, it's ridiculously bright. So if I can get some like SVGs of stuff, let's have a look. So I gotta play one here, play one, SVG. I just want it in maybe like white maybe. Website, I'm just gonna do a coming soon folder. I also need to add some DNS, well, some like a DNS pointing to discord.fortniteassets.com as well. We need to do some DNS stuff, and then I don't even know what server we're gonna put it on. I think I'll just use the 𝗬𝘁 one for the time being, and then when we're ready and when we're probably getting a lot of like, I wouldn't class it as like a lot of action, but like a lot of like people accessing the site at once, then we'll move over to like a dedicated or a VPS. So I'll put that one there, that one. So I'm currently on like flat icon at the moment. I'm just gonna grab some like Twitter one. I'll grab that in. Always best to get SVGs and stuff because you never have an issue with the scaling. And then we need a Discord. See, I know there's only 2 of Discord. They're really bad. Discord brand. Let's see, this should be branding. This is what we need. See, they have SVGs of everything here, which is nice. So you only need it in white, which is pretty cool. So I'll just put that in that folder, and then we'll go to grab the folder. Dest. Website coming soon. Design template assets, and then just Discord. Naming things just makes life so much easier. Just put that there. I actually don't need that much because I'm dragging them anyway. Let's put these over here. A quick way to do this is just get a. I hate that everything gets dragged in here. Color overlay is white, really. And then that one is a color. I just drag the actual overlay onto that. All the wrongs and every reason why we've changed, and there's a storm inside my head. Just get everything similar sort of height. And I can't break away. and we will be good. But I hate Max wipes. It's causing me some. See, that looks weird, that YouTube logo. It doesn't look like. It's really odd, that one. I don't think that's the actual YouTube logo. Download folklore. Why would you do that? Print, digital, and TV. There's a nice AI file. That's not too bad. Cool. Right. So how was your guys' 2017? Ah, my jaw. Just don't question my file names. That's the best thing I'd recommend you doing. Never question file names. Did members? Just add you to the members in the Discord. Just make it sure that members no roles. Members is a separate rank. Cool. 𝗦𝗫𝗁𝗏𝗏𝗊 and 𝗏𝘁𝗍𝗃, you are now a member into the Discord. It was a absolutely cracking year for memes. I don't think it could get any worse. File doesn't exist. Are you taking the piss? Yeah, see, that was a wrong icon. That can't be the same icon. Like, everything about that is different. Yeah, you can tell now. It's so much cleaner. That's just a mess. There we are. It's so much better. I just want this to be quite a bit small, actually. Just use guides on these as usual. Guides in Photoshop are obviously the best thing ever. Like for just like designing mock-ups and stuff like that, I usually use Adobe XD, but the functionality in the program yet isn't as where as I want it to be to start using it like full time. Like I like doing like test bits and like doing like app prototypes with it, because obviously you can do like not animation, but it's more of like a sense of actions that if you click, let's say you click this button, it'll send you to a certain page. But personally, it's not really needed. Why is that? What is that weird colour? And again, this has been pushed over to that screen. That's not in white. Don't that in white. I don't know. Let's increase that a bit more of a kerning on it. Probably best moving this one up actually. You can't move it up. This image, rip. Right, I'll figure this out. I actually want like a bit of a drop shadow on these. Just like a bit. Computer. That's what I press Q. So you actually need to save this. So go to desktop, Fortnite, the website coming soon, design template. Off topic. Ah, dear me. Yeah, if you'd like to join the Discord, guys, just remember if you want to join it, please do. Like, no harm in doing so. This is where all the updates are gonna happen. So the stream schedules, I have an idea of what I want to do. If this is so weird, I'd have no issues whatsoever with life. Actually, I know what I can do. Right, let's put a black background in here. Not that one. I can't. I'm trying to remember shortcuts a lot better. D, that's it. So D flips. Oh no, that's not right. So that gets me black at the back. So if I just like put an opacity of like 80 on that, no, a bit more. 87 will do. So that obviously stands it out a bit more. Let's get that into here. And then actually I can move this up now because there would be no like conflict in colour. So and then like that. These do need a drop shadow. 100% drop shadow. Not just like a subtle one. So like the drop shadow I want is like pretty from around there. Is it a drop shadow I want? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want. Just like something really clean like that. How would that look on the rest of these? It would help if I could. Where's YouTube one gone? What? Oh, it's there. I need to rename these icons in a bit. Let's put that in the middle. See, just that little drop shadow makes it look so much nicer. I am feeling lonely, and I want to admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? I actually changed my on Discord because I don't like that one. That feature. Oh, change nicknames. No. Create interface. No. You told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you for a moment, even that I can feel you. So let's add a footer on this. Don't want to. Yeah, let's add a clean like footer that we're gonna use. Just, yeah, let's just get a footer on this then. Put it a little bit. How much do I want to put on footer wise? I really like. Let's I'll just do that and then we'll draw a box and then work this out. $75. Let's do a bit bigger. The one thing I do want to do is grab some colour schemes. So we actually got something we need to do as well is create like a little artboard of like colours that we need to have on here. That colour I need that. 2A. Hello, Unknown Ghost. How you doing, bro? I've not spoken in quite a while. So I think that looks pretty cool. And then if I can just like extend this, so this is a 75 height, 150 will be a lot better really. The thing is, you can, it's weird on the background. Hopefully the kids isn't waiting. No, he isn't, is it? So if I just remove like at everyone, he'll never know that I did that everyone, right? Cool. Perfect. He'll never know. So yeah, on this bottom bit, we want to have the actual. What's. No, I just want that, but okay. delay is so fast. I have a 0 delay on it, that's why. Because I'm not obviously doing any gaming or anything like that, so there's no internet connection speed. I should probably just save my internet and just be easier a lot better on things. I should probably put this video to like 40p, like lowest possible resolution. I just want to check something actually as well. Whoa, don't play sound. Do not play sound. Do not play sound. Let's see how it looks on like mobile or anything like that. So that's pretty crisp, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm in 1080p as well, which is a lot nicer. Oops, wrong one. See, I thought I could do that, but no. Right, let's just do this color overlay white. Drag this to the bottom. See, it's a lot weirder on with this microphone because obviously I can't stretch the monitor because it looks very odd. And then I don't like this bit here. It's a bit weird. And then you just want to like a little bit of text, really. I'm sure probably going to rip off Fortnite's one, but what font should we use? Like, because obviously the main font we've got this. Actually, there's one like this one's quite nice. I like this one. She's but she's dropped the stamps about 24. Delete that actually. Delete it. And just draw the box and then put it in. And then probably needs to be about 12 pixels. Take that off. It's in book. Let's go with the light, or yeah, it looks pretty clean that. And then we want to slide this over to the left as much as we can. And then just put not. Fortnite, and then we want to put the copyright because that's just no. Fortnite-Epic Games. Let's just go with that. To be honest, that really doesn't need to be in its own box. We just put it into that really and just do it that way. See, I have this issue when dragging things around, or like there. Oh, it's because I have that, and that's fine. So just something like that, just like do fine. Put there. How does that look? No, let's make that a bit bigger. Let's do that 16. You might not be able to use this font because it was a paid font that I paid for, so licensing I don't really want to have to do. And then obviously just at the bottom here we could just have 2 links. So you just need this. So we could just make that a bit different, maybe like a book. That's a bit different, so it's a bit noticeable. No, that doesn't look right. Well, no, we don't need that anyway yet, so that's not a massive issue. And then, just drag these over, and then just get rid of all the effects on them, except the yeah, because all I want is a colour overlay, which is pretty dull. I'm going to have SVGs as well. And I want hover over as these. I think if I do SVGs, it's gonna look a lot cleaner, to be perfectly honest. So let's figure this out. What do I need? What color does one need? Just need cool. Oh no, wrong thing. See, that's not what I wanted. FX. Let's go there. FX panel. Color overlay. The gradient. And same for that one. And then last one is gonna be color overlay, which is a Twitter one. And I just want to make these kind of small. Not too small though, just like. See, that's just a bit too big, really. See, I think, I don't know about you guys. This needs to be bigger so that tick doesn't like get off with everything else. So otherwise it's a bit too small. Let's put that there. Like so, and let's make it smaller again. Cool. So that could actually be a bit smaller actually. I think it could be. For the time being, so obviously it doesn't need that much on it. Let's go with this other one. And let's put it on there. And I wish you could actually do that as a feature. So you click on the background, and then you could actually change the artboard how wide it is, or high it is. But you have to go to the actual like transforming section of it to do that. How do you use it? This one? Do you have to click? No, it's control for that, isn't it? Yeah. So that's more moving. Cool. I'm happy with that. So we'll probably start coding this now. Let's just save that. So the way I'm going to do this is pretty simple. So let's get brackets open.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Weird open. Thought something weird would open. Get rid of that, and then we can obviously just start this now. So the best way I prefer to do it for Photoshop, I wish I could, I don't know if there's a way, but I could have like, obviously, this monitor here, this one, is in brackets, just coding software, and over here is Photoshop. I wish I could probably like have both showing, but I don't think I can. I'm not really going to mess around with it, to be perfectly honest. I'm just not in the mood. So the way I'm gonna do this then, to make this like pretty good, I want to actually how could we like a brand new page in AVs? Oh no. But don't you worry, because I got it all sorted, right? You know. Because I got all this sorted. I don't think I do actually. Let's see. We got this sorted, I think. Right, cool. Right. So we probably need to, create a new page. So we need to, I'm just going to copy this. I really can't bother doing all the tags for this. It's just boring. Actually, as well. That reason why it wasn't, because it's a stupid HTML document. Because brackets is multiple languages as well. It does YAML, JavaScript, PHP, CSS. It does quite a lot of different languages, so you have to like define it. Website coming soon, and then we're just gonna put this in index.html. So that's what this side, and then this over here. So then if I do, the reason I like brackets, if I just do like a little paragraph, test, and then if I just do save, it automatically shows me on here, like doing it correctly. So it's just like a live view, which I do like. I know Illustrator does that, but not Illustrator. I need to close Illustrator, that reminds me. Not Illustrator, Dreamweaver does that, but Dreamweavers don't like the software, it's just not right. Okay, like I said, I'm just going to paste this in. To be honest, I could probably end up closing these now. Tabbed in. That doesn't need to be tabbed in actually, does it? No. There's a title for... Title is this bit at the top of the Chrome browser or Internet Explorer browser. So I'm just gonna do change that, and then we actually need an icon for that, don't we? So that is, I believe, I can't remember. Why is it not? I'm really confused why this isn't giving me suggestions for... Oh, it's because I'm not in the actual... I think if I went into the body... Yeah, I think that's why it's not in the body class, to be honest. So link is going to be for, we want to display here like a little icon, which is going to be, how are we going to display that though, because it's going to be really small. We got the perfect logo, so I'll just go open this, we'll get this in. So this icon is in, I've got this icon done already, it's just this really, that's all we need for that, but it's gonna look so this is what's gonna happen in this. I'm gonna actually invert this so I don't have it. Wait, I didn't this? I don't think I did. Oh well. It should just invert correct. No, it doesn't invert. Okay. Let's see how that actually looks then. Because is Chrome actually white completely? Because I don't really... Right, let's see how it looks though. Let's just upload this. Logo. 400 times 400. Oh, that's 4,000. And then we want to do like some... they can be 60. Actually, there's not actually a limit to like the size of it. Let's call this. There's actually not like a limit to this one. Yeah, so basically what we can do in the actual let's get the website coming soon, folder called Assets, and then we really want to just drop that into all the icons and stuff into that. save. So I can just drop that image that I have. This folder here. Logo into there. And then just name this logo. So I know I just need to copy. Can I don't need to copy the file path actually, because brackets will give me suggestions for it. So then for this bit, I just need to do href. Why is it not suggesting anything? Oh, there. Assets, logo, and relative icon, and then it's going to be a type. It's going to be image slash PNG. Is it a PNG? Oh, it's a JPEG. Quick way to change that is just do dot PNG. Yeah, the way that usually works. See, it's already worked there. What the Fortnite do? Yeah, I will keep it for what it is. I may come to change it in the later future, but I think for what it is, I basically want these bits to be in white. Could just try it now. Actually, just copy this over. Is it a bit quiet? Interesting. We could turn me up. We can turn me up there. We can turn me up. We could also probably go into my settings and figure out how the best way to do it rather than doing it that way. Recording devices. See, this mic is pretty cool. Like, listen, levels, 100%. Interesting. Settings, audio. Interesting, indeed. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. I have no idea. See, there's no way of, like, in OBS, I've already got it up to max. Filter, advanced audio properties. It's already on max, you see. Okay. No, I don't want to go face cam. I want to go mic audio. More. Does this actually affect it though? I don't know. I don't want to have that on too high. The gain on that one. 150 on that one. Can you hear me? Is that better or worse? I don't know. You have to let me know, skills. You have to advise on what to do. Is that better? Is that more interesting for you? That's better. Does it sound as good though? That's the question I need to know. Does it sound as good? Like, see, my thing is, like, the way, much more interesting. Cool. That's all I need to know in life. If it's interesting, we're all good. Why on earth does that have a smart filter on? Oh, it's because I didn't invert, didn't it? Oh well. So true. Absolutely so true, dude. Clear smart filters. There we are. Right. So what we'll do, we'll copy this, and then we'll put this into white. And then that back bit here into the orange. But I can do this correctly, right? What we need is that to be selected, that to be selected. Go into that layer, do that, and then hide the background of that. See, that's what I want. That looks so much better, personally. And then we just set that to transparent. And then, so if we just save that, make sure we're on the right artboard, which we are, export to files. And then it apparently drags over here. Let's make sure it goes into the right folder. Template, cool. Just only do one, so. Did it work? Design template, comment, it did work. Did it work as a PNG? It worked perfectly as a PNG. Cool. Right, so we can just put this into assets, get rid of logo, and then rename this to logo. And then go back into here, reload. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. There we are. Oh my god, I can't even read that now. But oh well, I don't give one anymore. It's took me too long for that. Way too long. See, the thing is with this new mic, I can't have the gain up too much. Like, it's already pretty high as it is now, but then I can't have it any lower because it looks weird then. I need more viewers in the stream. Interesting. I wonder if I am actually might as well retweet it on my account on Twitter, because like, hey, it is me, so I have like 250 followers. So. Where are we at? Dear mate. Introducing the silent. No way they've added a new. They've added a new. Whoa. Is that? Wait. Let's just have a look at this. I don't know if it's just me being weird. Fortnite. I think that what they've done is just add it in PvE and not PvP. Like. See, there's nothing here for it. It was on Twitter though. Might as well just no, this is the wrong Fortnite, because these are like the fake Fortnite accounts, which is, I was like, dude, wait, we can give you a free giveaway, you know that, like. Fortnite, there, what? Like, I don't understand why people do like all these like weird, like, oh, we'll give you a free giveaway here. Is it PvE then? Yeah, I think it is but no way. Whoa. Is there an update for the game? That is a really nice weapon though. It's logging me in. Let's have a look. Not Unreal Engine. Repair. Oh, it's only got like a little bit. Oh, it hasn't, has it? Is this going to affect my stream quality? It shouldn't really do. So I'm interested to see what this is like. Like, I really want to see what this pistol's like. I don't know why. Let's fix it. Oh, I think I know why. It's because I put it on a different drive. So basically, recently I've been sorting out my hard drives and stuff like that. So I think I moved all my games onto a different drive this time, so it's not actually working correctly. But if there is a new gun, that looks epic. So what I'll do for like assets and stuff like that is either cut it out or uncompile the game, 𝗦𝗵𝘁, or go into the game, decompile it, and then grab everything from there. So I'm confused, right? Why didn't this come up on the news thing when I went on here? All, and then it, like, all. Yeah, like, it doesn't come up on here. Like, this is the Boogie Bomb. What else has been released before then? You could probably check. Like, if we just go on, like, media. I like this t-shirt. It looks pretty cool. How much is it? Much, like $30. It's not that bad, but still, like, it looks quite funny, like, as a joke, but like, I don't know. So, have they, like, why is this not even in media? I'm confused. Like, oh, is it, oh, they didn't actually, oh, this is weird. So the thing with Fortnite is, I don't understand how their, like, blogging situation goes. The 𝗬𝗃𝗵𝗹 pretty cool, but, like, they haven't even, like, announced on the actual website or anything like that of the bomb thing that they're doing. Or heavy, it's high explosive, isn't it? Like they didn't, and yeah, this, not high. Yeah, this is they just tweeted out. That's it. Like there's nothing that tells you if there's like an update or anything like that. Which is kind of weird, to be perfectly honest. But there you go. I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah. Whoops, hit the mic. Cool. Right. So what we need to do now is we need to get a CSS file going in here, which means doing some more links. We need to see. I have an issue with like sometimes like coding late at night. It's not really late. It's not like coming up to 8 o'clock, but it's not really late. I'm confused. Let's see what was in there. Style sheet, that's what I need. Is this a style sheet? Is I'm correct thinking this? I have no idea now. What am I doing? Give me a minute. I've completely just gone blank. This is like, yeah, it is right. See, everyone does it slightly different, I think, to the way like how you import it, I believe. So this one, no. So I'm gonna do this way. So this is type text and CSS, and see, that's the another thing with this. See, if you do it wrong straight away, it just like denies you straight away. I now need to create a new folder called CSS. That's fine. That one. And then we're just gonna call it I don't even know what, like, everyone calls it different, so I'm gonna just call it like main.css. Like, I believe that's probably the best way to do it, to be perfectly honest. And then we just need new save as CSS. main.css. Then we're going to start CSS in this, which is going to be fun, I believe. That's what people call CSS. Fun. F-U-N for fun. CSS for me is like one of those things which is, I don't mind it. It's more of the sense of like how much BS it like causes a lot of the time. And it's not the worst in the world, but it's more of the sense of like how I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. See, I'd prefer to do things inline, to be honest, but you know, oh well. We're just gonna go rolling here with it, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's go. So, for this, we need. I've no idea. Oh, what is wrong with me today? See, I've already just, wait, is it? So you do this as like main, and then I believe I've not coded CSS recently. I did it at work, but I do everything inline because the way it works. So inline is if I wanted to put inline in here, I would go maybe I think it's usually like here. Just put style in here, and then just do like and then it's usually, you can just either define it in whatever way you really want. So if I do HTML and then background image, and then obviously now I need to background quick export as PNG asset, no, coming soon assets background, and then obviously you go URL assets background, and then that puts it in like that. See, I prefer to do inline in that sort of sense. And it's gonna be real. This is gonna be like, it doesn't need to be that like complicated either. This site, it's like kind of, it's not too bad. Another like, so if we're gonna do this, we'll do it right. We're gonna do it this way. We're not gonna do it inline. We'll do it correctly, I think. You really should be able to start off like that, am I correct? See, I don't understand why things don't work. Oh, it's 'cause I've not defined it as it, that's why. See, my flipping... See, I do... Right, I want to do everything in line, flip it. I can't be bothered with this BS, really. HTML... No, it's just HTML. You need to define the style, and then HTML, and then I can always put it in CSS when my brain stops going dead, and then URL assets background, and then you want to do just to close it off there. Max width 100%. It's not that. Oh my! It's because I've not closed it off, isn't it? So max width 100%. So that means if I'm doing this correctly. No, I didn't do that correctly. See, I've already done it. I legit did it today. It's let's check what's that. Where is it? I see, this is my issue currently. Here we got it. HTML font family. Here we are. Okay, so I need to do background. Repeat, no repeat. And then I need to do... See, I'm not even defining max width. Oh, it's. I think it's because obviously I'm importing an image and it doesn't like that. Background, position, center, and then you can do center again, which puts it. So center's one way and then center's another, puts it bang in the middle, which does that, which is what I want, and then. Background attachment fixed, which is correct, and last one is background size cover, which is correct. Now, remember, I'm sure now if I scale this correctly now. It always keeps that middle bit of the image in. Cool. So again, somewhere now. Right. And then what we need now is obviously the image for the middle bit, which is going to be the the logo. And then we need, so if we go back to the design, just something simple. Actually, we need a background. This is the right. So a way to do like the effect they've got on here is background color black, and then on here we can do opacity is 90%, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And just doing that obviously just gets that same effect that we've got in the actual Photoshop document. So currently this is on 87 actually. If we put this to max, it's just too bright and you can't actually see where assets is because we've actually moved assets up from where it originally was. Fortnite's downloading still. I like this new thing. That I think it's because I enabled developer mode because I've got Unreal Engine now. I've been looking at that recently. Cool. So next bit we need to add this image in. So this one, just go to, we could actually just to save time, actually best not. How far is that from the top? Oh, I just remember we've done something wrong. Ah, okay. Haha. Rigged, right. Because what we've got currently is nothing on here, like no characters or anything like that, because these are all put in manually. Quick export as PNG, and then go to assets, and then is it correct in there now? Let's check. No, I didn't put it in. It's because it's not. I need to merge all these then. That one. So I go group and then duplicate the group and then merge group. Bloody Norris is going off the top right now. And then we just want to do call this background again. And then just quick export, it really is a PNG. And then you can just get rid of the rest of that stuff, because I really don't want to have to like do like put all these in manually. It's just too much for what this page is going to be. It's just not worth it. So obviously when you go down to mobile size, which is about that, then desktop, so it's. But then again, no one's. If you view it mobile, it's never that tall. Really, it's more of a sense of like. Actually, the thing with developer tools in here, aren't you? Chrome, thank you for telling me you've got an update. I really don't give one right now. So yeah, so that's the sort of thing you'd get with this one. The Nexus, iPhone 8, iPhone X as well. Interesting. Interesting, eh? I've been going for an hour already. I actually need some food. Like, I'm so hungry today. Also, I don't really feel well, so that doesn't help either. Interesting. Interesting. It's very dark outside. Very dark. Cool. Right. So we got this now. We can obviously put that. I wish I could like. There must be a way I can do like double screens with this, but I'll just have to code like this. This is a weird issue I have with brackets as well. So we need a new one called image. Let's call this logo actually. And then obviously let's put that in there. And then we're gonna have one called. We need to actually import fonts as well, which is you don't understand how fun fonts is to import in. Right, let's have a look. Because I haven't done fonts in quite a while. Because I usually do with 3 schools. this is a pretty good site if you want to learn how to do stuff. HTML, CSS, learn CSS, fonts. Next, this is going to take me to icons. Yeah, it is. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, that's not what we need. Font family. Importing on CSS. Font face. There we go. So apparently, font family, my first font, and then URL. Cool. So I'm presuming we can define this here. Bring that other image back up. See, yeah, that's cool. So we could probably define this here, right? And then we can add we can use some just to check it here. Body, and put a paragraph in here. Let's just do H1. Test. I don't think this is gonna work, is it? No. Unless that is the actual font, which it, oh, it's because stupid me. So I need to actually get this font, which is in my assets folder. In fonts. And then, so we're gonna need this one. I don't know which one's for which, to be perfectly honest. But we'll put both of them in here, into this CSS. Okay, new one called fonts in here. And then just give them all like the spaces, so just the spaces in code doesn't really go well. Well, why did that do that? All I need to, so basically having spaces in code never works well. Same with images, because it always has like percentages in, and that can get very confusing when you want to call multiple stuff in with like all these percentages that you either automatically get added in. So best practice is to not have them in really. URL and then CSS dot. I don't think this is gonna work, to be perfectly honest. Paste, please. God. See, I'm really bad at fonts. It's really, really bad. Real bad. So, Internet Explorer no, yeah, but the thing is, like, none of my, like, people are gonna, like, SVG is not supported with, of course it's not. Okay, so looking at this here, I've got to now define it. So if I, because obviously, so let's do a div class and as they're doing it. So they're going with a div class, and then defining the font family, and then we'll call this font one. That's correct, and then you should be able to just do font one. And then we can just, so they're going to go style head, font face. Let's put div class in there. And this is our test. Is it because it's like, can't find this font? Is that the reason why? Right, let's go to Google Fonts. We'll grab it from Google Fonts. What I'll do is grab a random font from here. Let's go back. What was that font called? Look at this one. And then so it basically gives you everything that you need. And then import it. What's Google suggesting? Alright, let's read this. So they're suggesting to quick example. Alright, so they're suggesting putting it in the head link style. So they're asking us to import it prior. So that might be where I've been going wrong. So if I do link href CSS. I did create what? Oh, that's why. Wrong folder, I think. Because I was using a different one. So that's why. Website coming soon. CSS. Just currently on fonts. That's why it wasn't picking up in there either. But I don't think it will work either anyway now. No, it's just well, my code's not even working currently. I think let's use Google's one then. See what they're suggesting, because you know, wherever. Did I close that? I don't think I did I? I just closed it. Wow. No, I didn't. It's the wrong one. So Google is suggesting this. So they want me to do it this way. So they also want me to import it into the link this bit up here. That actually works. Okay. Okay. So right, if I do this as a, I'm presuming I could just do CSS fonts. No, I didn't like that. Font family. Font. I'm just. It's Fortnite's font at the end of the day, so like. I don't think they're gonna rip my wang off if they're not happy with what I'm about to do. So what are they doing with theirs? So theirs is what is it? Font family. Here we are, got it. I think that's what I'm missing. Didn't work. Was it like, oh, come on, why doesn't it like me, this thing? See, this font should work. What are they importing as? The easiest way is probably just Wait, do they have CSS for every single thing? Show me the way. Show me the way. Please. Bingo. Have we just... We got it. It's because I could probably... Wait, can I do that? Can I actually do that? No, I can't actually do that. Wait, I think it's because access to memory. Oh dear me. All I want is a simple font. Like, please, game. Bourbon. That's right. Has the game started finished? 72%. Right, so that's... Where am I? So that's at font face. So they're doing font face. I want to find this font. So that's... Try this one then, because I think all this is going to end up being is just trial and error. I don't need that one. I'm not using SVGs, so. What's the actual font file that I've got here? OTF. TF. OTF. And then let's put that into here. You're wondering what Fortnite Assets is? Are you really wondering what it is? Well, nothing's actually showing up currently now. What have I done? Oh, it's because it's got that in there as well. So basically, Visionary. It's interesting. That's so true. So Fortnite Assets is a site that I'm going to create, which is going current. This is the no, I'm not coding a mod because Fortnite doesn't have a mod APIs yet, I believe. So basically, Fortnite Assets is going to be like an asset bank for YouTubers, content creators, Twitch streamers, whoever, graphic designers, to have all the assets for Fortnite in one place. So I've got a load of assets that I'm continuously grabbing, like this one of the V-Bucks. I'm continuously grabbing assets like this, and these are all going to be placed on the site in sections. So my idea is if I just go on to here, so this is the Fortnite site, as you probably know, and this is the idea what I've come up with. So what I want is, so this is going to be, when you go into the actual page, this is going to be the nav bar at the top. So the nav is going to have the logo here, and then all these different buttons, so this will take you to different things on it. And then each thing will have maybe PvE, which is player versus entity, player versus player, all different packs that we can get off here. So there'll be max maybe 5 or 6 packs, depends on how it all works out. Then here is going to be some graphic of the latest pack that's been added in, or something new into Fortnite that's been added in. Not sure yet, but that's going to be the idea that I have. And then here is just going to have a footer. So this is the layout that we're going with. So far, this is what we have for the coming stream page, because obviously it's not going to be done in a day, all this stuff. So what we're going to try and do is, obviously we're creating this currently with code, so we're just getting simple bits of code, trying to get the fonts to pull in currently. But I'd love if that happened, but it doesn't seem like it's working yet. So it might take quite a bit to do, but obviously stuff like these, so we've got all these different assets that I'll pull in. We've got a little footer here as well, and this is going to be it. And then the plan is for the future to have it so we could add features in stream lists of people streaming Fortnite, maybe Fortnite stats, because obviously you've got PUBG.me is PUBG's sort of stats. So if I can get anything similar to that where you can grab stats, would be very good. I don't know how theirs does it. So I think theirs is going through the stream stats. So, but I want to do Fortnite ones. So if I obviously get in contact with some Fortnite developers and see where we're at with it, and hopefully it'd be quite fun to do, to be perfectly honest. I can't wait to see where we can go with this, because I think it could be pretty successful. Obviously Fortnite is pretty big at the moment, so I can get this done within maybe next 2 to 4 weeks, then we could be pretty solid. So it's all about my design and UI of how people use it. So I want it to be as simple as possible, but have features that obviously are maybe a bit technical. If I can add features maybe a login system, so people can upload assets themselves, and then it gets verified by one of our people in the team, because my idea is to have multiple people in the teams. So the idea is to have managers, which is me and 𝗦𝘃𝗿𝗃𝗵𝗁, because 𝗦𝘃𝗿 works on the Discord. He helps me out with quite a lot of stuff. And then we're gonna have a moderator, which just obviously moderates the Discord and obviously streams. And then we're gonna have a resourcer, which is gonna be obviously the people that grab assets from the game, from social media and stuff like that, and get the best assets we can. Are you planning on making a paid plan to get the assets? No, not currently, no. I'm probably gonna maybe add in when you download it comes with an ad, and then obviously it might be a 15-second ad, but if you can obviously do that, obviously it supports the site and stuff like that, and keeps it running, and keeps stuff going on it. Then we have a social media person on the team, which is obviously dedicated to social updating social media, putting all the new packs out there, putting links, make sure everything's okay, and basically does all the content really, and all the copy on it, so all the stuff that goes on the site, so all the information about different packs and what it includes. And then we've got content creators, which so people who create Fortnite content will be able to go on here, and etc. Then we have sponsors, which is going to be something that we're going to add into the site as well, so that's something that we can think about, something that could just help us get through things. And then I don't know how the way it would work, but sponsors. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but hopefully, if we do have a login system, it just bypasses all the ads if you're a sponsor. Then we just have members. So that's the idea of like how it's all gonna be structured. If you do want to join the Discord, the link is in the description for the Discord. So yeah, you can just go. I will put it in now for you. So just go about the description. So that's the actual link, and it'll take you to a page. It should do. It should work. I'm assuming it should work. Yeah, it works. Cool. But yeah, that's my idea. So hopefully I can get it done pretty quickly. I'm not a front end developer as such. I try and do my best with it, but I ain't the greatest, as you probably able to see. I hate brackets when it does this stupid sort of stuff. So the idea is just try my best as I can and get as far as I can with it. So I think the next thing we're going to add in is we're going to have to add the logo in, because I'm going to forget about this this bit here with the the logo in. So get rid of all the this bit, just clean up and get rid of it. So style, we're going to add the logo in. So the logo is going to be basically this bit, and then we're just going to actually export this quickly. So quick export as PNG, that's all we need to do. So we're just going to call this FA logo. Conrad, it's because I like how brackets work, so I use it at work every day. So personally, it's just the way I prefer to do things, but I'll have a look into it. It's just like I've always either used brackets or Notepad++. So but like I think I've heard of Atom. I think I have heard of Atom. I've also heard people use Sublime as well, and I really hate Sublime. Like the guy I work with at work, he uses Sublime, and I find it funny because like there is no like live view of code. Like he has to go onto the other page and refresh it, where I can just press save and it'll obviously do that. So like he has no live view of it, and he's always complaining about it. But just looking at it right now, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. But themes. You're gonna tell me to do some sort of media query. This song, is it because it's got the retro vision by any chance, visionary? If it is, that really doesn't surprise me for some reason. Really doesn't surprise me. It is, let's be honest, we already know. Right, let's get this class in sorted. I need to, so it's like, whoa, this is weird. Text align censored, and then we're going to add a margin to what would it be 45%. I'm going to do this all wrong, but it's all about trying. So cool, and then we select, and then we can just use a div class here. White eyes and those, IV class, whatever it's called, and then we just want to do ID. Wait, oh, this is mine. There we go, and then that's fine. And then we want to close the div off there, and then we want to put in. She's gonna probably kill me for this, aren't you? Class logo. No, I don't need to do a class for this because I'm already defining it there. So all I need to do is an image. Let's see how this one works. Wherever my page actually went to. This is what we go with so far. So it should be align content center. Nope. I don't know why I use text align because that really doesn't work on this because obviously it's not text, so it really wouldn't work. Oh, I know. Display. So if I do display inline. No. Oh, it's inline block, that's why. What? I'm really confused now. Oh, that's why. It's a dash. Is it not? I don't know anymore. Close off the div. For this wouldn't be absolutely stupid mad. I already feel I don't work. Oh, what the hell is going on now? Computers, please just give me a. Where's my page gone? Are you being serious? Right, let's work this out. Are you joking? So, wait, if I put that as, wait, if I just get rid of that. What the? That's why. Wait. No. I don't know why. See that? Really? See, it's putting in. I'm really confused now. Alright, let's figure this out. So I used, what did I use then? It was, can't remember what I just used then. It was inline. What? I was using display. So display inline lock. Content no. Align items center. I don't really have to use mock because you should be able to. There is a way, because you don't actually have to have it. That shouldn't even work either. Interesting. Did I use it recently? I feel like I did use it recently on the ski page. No, no. What does... Because this was really playing off. Text align. So what was put in that, the CTA class is display inline block. That's what I've got. And then margin right, which does that. But then text align centers. But then like even on here, like it doesn't. Even on this image, on the div class is extended really weirdly. So if I do display inline block on the div, and then do text align center, see, none of it wants to move. Like, Conrad, if you got any suggestions, I'd love some. Like, currently, that, but you please move. There we go. Currently, that's what I've got. It should work. Div class is closed. The image is closed there. This just doesn't want to move to center, and then like. Do inline, but I'll do even more inline center. No, this is in. Go for it. Display block. Let's do inline block. Make my username front centered on the website. No, bro. See, logo is there as the ID. Wait, is it? Yeah, but I should be. But the class of that doesn't really make a difference. If it's ID logo, it shouldn't make a difference. To be perfectly honest, at the end of the day, it should be pulling in the right thing. Is it because? Wait. What should be that? I put on margin and I don't think I should have. So, see, I put a margin in because it was playing. See, the div logo class is for some reason pulling. I don't know. I don't get this stupid stuff anymore. I feel like I've asked the web devs tomorrow at work, like, doesn't like me anymore, this stupid thing. Wait, I think wait, is it because of this? Bet it is. Bet it is, because obviously, because I've just, can I call this body or none? Display inline block. Right, we're gonna have a look. Center image CSS. I don't know. Display block, and then if you did inline block. So wait, is it just block? Nope. It's because I didn't register block on there. Nope. Yugi, you should eat your mic for views. It costs me way too much money to do that. Like, not happening, bro. Alt Paris style width. So like, I feel like I really I don't know what to do with this. Is it this one for that? No. Trying to figure out like how to comment in CSS is the that I believe, yeah. Cool. Because this is suggesting to do image src, the alt tag, which is alt, and then we'll just do the logo for the time being. And it's demanding we put a style in here as well, which is width of, well, it should be auto, to be honest, but we'll put 50% in just to be nice. See, it didn't like when I did block, but then it liked when I did that. Margin 0 auto. See, it doesn't want to move. Like, also, like, when it's like increased resolution as well, just needs to be put auto, to be honest. See, like, I don't understand. Image SCR style width. Image there. No. I swear, like, even if I probably right, let's try this, right? We'll copy the whole of that, just like from body to style. Body to there. Why is that? What? Why is it having issues now? Oh my god, I know why. I know why. I know why. I think I know why. I think I know why. Because I think... No. Like, I thought I knew why, but no. Let's just go from here to style. No. Not again. Dear me. Dear me. Because this is weird now. So we've got style, and then we've got head. Head closes, body opens. Style. .html. Fill at the top, just so there's no issues there. Style, image. Let's just take all this into. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't make any sense. Like, if I put... I really don't understand this. Center an image, right? So use margin auto and make it into a block element. I have done so. Display block, margin auto. I don't understand this. I just seriously don't understand this. Like, watch, if I put the better if I change this. Maybe I'll just drag it in, will it? No, I don't think it pull in. No. Actually, what I'll do, the easiest way to test this is website coming soon, assets, get that. Open with Chrome. Grab the, this is so annoying. Like, that should work. Come on. Come on. That's ridiculous. Now you don't want to work. Copy image address. I don't... Let me go. I don't think I've even signed in. I hate, like, it always signs you out. Like, no. Like, what is the need? No. Oh my god. Stop. Like, stop. Of course I want to allow it. Images. Right. Let's just drag this into here. Copy it. Right. Let's put that into here. Run. How does that work? I've copied it and it doesn't want to center it, but then as soon as this wants to do it, it... Like, what the heck? Let's just put this into that file. I can't be asked to deal with this now. Right, let's copy all of style. And let's grab this image. How does that work? How does that work now? Is it because of them? I don't even get it anymore. I really don't get it. I'm giving up. Let's add this body back into it then. See if it was that. It shouldn't be that. Body. Why did that not work before? We just need a margin. Margin top. like 40%. No, 40%. That's like, oh my god, that goes quite far actually. Is it like only 20 then? Probably less. Let's try 16. Maybe, so I do margin top. Let's try 14% then. Like that, that'll do. Let's check a Snapchat's messages. Ah, dear me. This is pointless Snapchats I really don't want to say. So at least we figured out something now. So now all I have to do now is do the other one below it because I'm not importing a font right now. I really can't bother. Quick export as PNG. We'll just put coming soon like that. And then all we need to do now is just do so wait, that if I change that to logo and then do that as a class as a logo, that doesn't work now. What? ID? No. Wait, does it actually do it as like if I do like so assets FA logo? Yeah, cool. And then assets coming soon. Cool. So that's kind of in the wrong place. It does need to be moved up a bit. So what we'll do is width is right, and then we need to put a margin. So we need to kind of like move it up. I guess we could like do like a 15%. No. Let's figure it out in here. Chrome inspect for the win. It's because it's adding margin top in. Because it's right. So if I do margin top from into this, and then add a margin top of like 2% onto that. That's a bit less than 1% then. So we've actually got that in now. Cool. That's about right anyway. So we've actually we're getting somewhere now that is actually acceptable and works. Actually, is that I would say it just feels weird. So you got image class there. I don't understand why I have to use an image class and why I can't. Wait, I don't. If I just do logo. Oh no, I can't actually create. Oh dear me. Well, let's have a read of this sort of stuff. No, I don't want to look at that. I just want to have a look at. So this, before the stream, I never realised how much effort it takes to program coming soon. No, basically, I'm just so bad at like coding HTML recently. Despite that, I made this page on like just before I finished for Christmas. That was completed. This all works. This actually loads in really. Whoops! Have I broke the site again? No. But yeah, that was pretty fun to make. Yeah, like I can like this. I hate that this is still images. It shouldn't be. I coded a brand new page for it as well. Like I can code simple stuff, but like coding from scratch seems to be like a lot of effort recently. I need to figure out when I put this into like a CSS. I'll probably do a bit more off stream as well, so I don't look like an absolute retard half the time, which would probably be better. So coming soon, da. It's just a Like every time I try and drink with these headphones on, it just feels weird. I just feel like my jaw's always out of place. Just a new thing about me. Interesting, eh? So this is all we've got so far to put that in. Then so now for this next bit, we've got to put these in. Actually, we're gonna leave that bit for a minute. We're gonna add in the footer. So, change. I need to figure a way like I can just like have like both screens on at once. I don't know how though. Right. So for the footer, right. Let's create another class called footer. So I really, hey man, and get blocked. It's like really easy. Like just read the description, bro, and you'll have no problems in life. Right. So, I need to figure out how I want to do this. So I need to add a bit at the bottom now. This like, oh, I've done this. It's gonna look it's gonna work really weird now because obviously I put a background image in, which is gonna be not happy with. It's gonna. I need to put an image in as the back. So right. So here where I've got like, so background image needs to be. It can't be this. This is my issue now because I've kind of defined the background. So I'll explain this to you. So basically the background image is this. So whenever you obviously scale or anything like that, that's always going to be there. Like, so if I scale that way. So now this needs to be fixed as well, because what's happening here is when you rescale it like squishes up, and we can't have that from the mobile as well. So I either do a media query or I can do a max width 100%, I believe. So if I want to go here and do max width 100%, that should fix that. Yeah, so at least that's fixed a bit more. And then I can actually add in a media query, which basically does, so obviously this, alright, so this is like the device that we've got. So let's say this, I don't know how big it is. Let's say this is 1000 pixels wide. So I can basically say if the width of the device is maximum of 1000 pixels, it'll go to this CSS, and then if it's max width of 1080p, it'll go to this one, C-scales. So basically that's how it'll work. So it basically gets the device width and then uses that. So my idea is, obviously, if I can, it's not too bad currently, it just needs fixing. So for obviously desktop, it works perfectly fine. No one's really going to use it on mobile. That's another thing that I've got to think about. Like, I'll basically have very little support for mobile, because obviously no one's going to be obviously designing stuff on the mobile. So that's my excuse for that one. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to. The way I'm gonna have to do this photo, I'm gonna have to do that image as the background image. So we're gonna have to put another image in here, which is gonna be that one. Let's go to that one, and then let's. So I need to copy all this, and then somehow should be able to just put that now like that, and it should work fine. So basically I now need to figure out, like, I think it's because of the way this works, it's like putting this image not max width. Let's try to get rid of that then. No. So if I can just get rid of this, like, from here, which is not the right one. I don't really want to use that inspector yet. So it's no, come on. All I want to use this is max width, so the opacity of that. Well, if I'm already pulling in that as whoops. I know what it is. So if I do this as div class instead, and then obviously close that div class. Hey, got it. Cool. So if I can just define this as like a, well, I'm thinking we're getting somewhere now. So if I can class this as background, and then we go into this. Actually, you really can't see what I'm doing currently, which doesn't help. So basically, what I'm currently doing now is going to redo this. So have a background class here. Why is this not working? Why is this so... Oh, I don't actually need a... What? So I don't actually need to... Oh, I need to close it off, but I'm doing it wrongly. And then we can put that back there. Cool. Right, so this background class now, as a div, I don't want any of this code to be in here, and I just want to have it all in here. She's now working. Oh no, it's because of this, but actually, yeah, thought so. Right, let's figure this out. Right, I need to don't like this song. Let's get to another song. Let's go right back in time. Let's go way back in time. Multiple classes, example. Class, city. Oh, it's because I'm like wondering why nothing actually pulls through, and it's because I'm legit doing it wrong. So if that's pulling through background class, wait, you shouldn't. Actually, I'll just do an A class and then class as background. Is that, am I not doing this right? Am I missing something out? Background color tomato. Put yourself. I feel like don't need a class if I'm just gonna pull that and like, but it doesn't like pull anything in. Because I need the background color, right? So I want to just do I'll do the, is it? Let's do like aqua currently. Wait, what? When did this actually pull through? Interesting. So it's pulling the this div class in. So if I do max height auto, max width auto, no, 100%. Because obviously I need to let's figure this out. So if I've got the style in here, I'm actually curious what the class is for then in actual. So it's definition and usage, yes.
Searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me. My enemies have tried every possibility. Ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
So I'm confused what you use div for then. Oh well. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave it here with the so wait, it's not gonna work. That's even weirder, right? So if I close the div class there, it doesn't actually show the image, but if I leave the image there, it shows it. Right, anyway guys, thanks guys for watching. I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, so I'm gonna really end it there. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like, please subscribe. And we'll be back with the next stream on Friday, I believe, but hopefully by then, all of this probably will be completed, and we'll be ready to start on the actual main site, designing it, and then developing it in maybe like 2 weeks. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, as I said before, and subscribe. Thanks guys for watching. See you in a bit. So now I've got to remember the hotkey for this, and then mute my mic, so you're going to go like, boom. And get blocked, mate. Like, I don't understand people, like, it's so pathetic. So see, so I need to do, this is how difficult this is going to be. So I need to do that.